Hey guys, how are you doing? How are you? How are you in this day? Alright, so if you of course click on this video, you already seen by the title what it's about. And it's of course about soulmates. So you may be wondering if you're already with a person, if that person, you want to know if that person is really your soulmate. Maybe you're single and you want to know more about your future soulmate. Either way, there is a high chance of course that this video and this reading is for you. And yeah, that's about it. So I will show the groups right now, and I will also put the timestamps for each group in the description down below. Alright guys, so here are the groups. We do have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. You can pause this video and meditate on it and try to connect with your intuition. Or if you are those people that don't have patience for that, it's fine. You can just choose a little more impulsively. It's completely up to you. And yeah. All right, group number 1. So if you chose this pile, this is most likely your reading. And yeah, let's just jump right to it. I already pre-shuffled them, but I promise that this is no bullshit, even though, you know, you only have my word. Okay, so we do have first, when I was shuffling, the Knight of Wands, okay? And this is a very interesting card, okay? Because usually it talks about movement of some sort, and usually it's very connected to also creativity and also very, you know, a certain willingness and very masculine energy. Usually all of the wands is fire energy, and specifically the Knight, it is like a very fast and very goal-oriented and driven card. So this leads me to believe that this person is someone that really goes after their goals, okay? This is someone that usually really is very driven, is very motivated, okay? This person has a lot of confidence or they just have also a lot of passion, okay? So this is, if you are looking for passion, if you're in your life, if you're looking for traveling, if you're looking for adventure, this is for sure the person that is going to give you that indeed. All right. Also, there's a high chance that this person can be a fire sign or have strong astrological placements in fire signs, and those are Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? So that's about it with the Knight of Wands. This person is very creative, very driven, and they hold a lot of passion for sure, okay? They are it. They are it when it comes to all of that. They're also definitely go-getters as well. So then we do have the Magician, okay? Usually the Magician, it's all about manifestation. It's all about using the tools that you have and literally being able to do anything with it. So this leads me to believe that this, right after the Knight of Wands, this leads me to believe that this person knows how they can like bring anything to the material. This is a person that is very grounded when it comes to how is it that, and whatever it is that they figure out how to bring something to life. This is someone that really knows how to use their tools. They're very resourceful in that sense, and they are huge manifestors. There is a huge chance as well that this person, I don't really think that they are aware of it though, but there is a high chance that this person has manifestation powers, okay, like strong manifestation powers, okay? They usually think about something and those things come to reality a lot of times, even if they didn't really mean to. So this is about it with the Magician. This is a very good card, especially when it comes to love, in a love reading and in a connection. This is the card that you want to have. This is very, very good. So that's great, pile number 1. I'm very curious to see who the hell is that you are connecting with here. Who the hell is that you are dating and just having this strong connection, because whoa, this person is it. It really is. Then we do have the high priestess though. And usually the high priestess is a little contradicting because she's very reserved. But I don't see as much of a huge contradiction, but more as a compliment. It's like this person is very balanced. They have a huge balance between masculine energy and feminine energy. Independently, if this is a man, if this is a woman, this person also is very intuitive. Okay, they trust their gut. Usually they're very wise. They may have gone through a lot of things in their life, and because of that, they may have, in a way, have learned a lot, have become really strong and really wise, you know. So this person is really someone that you will learn a lot with them. Okay, they are really wise, really mature. um I have a feeling also that they also at the beginning, and at least as like the first impression, at least they are like those people that may appear very intimidating, but silently. Not saying that they are like bad people or mean people. They're actually very good and empathetic people, but usually they may give the impression that they are they don't care about people, but that's not true. That's just the way that they appear, you know. They will be very loyal and passionate to you for sure, because guys, this is your soulmate, you know. um but that's just the first impression. And they may appear as someone that is quite reserved, and they have almost like their intensity, you know, that is very silent. There is a high chance that they could be also Scorpio, because they do have that. This is an aspect that is very Scorpionic, okay? This is very Scorpionic energy as well. But of course, they don't have to be, okay? But yeah, they're for sure very sensitive, uh, very good balance with their feminine energy too. Very intuitive, very nurturing, very wise, and maybe at least in the beginning they're a little reserved, but as they know you, as they get to know you, they definitely start to like show definitely more of those passionate, and you know, fiery layers that we have seen in the cards before. So then we do have right after that, boom, Temperance. Okay, this is definitely adding up to the Sagittarian energy, because this is Sagittarius energy. And usually this is confirming and adding up to the fact that they are very balanced, because we saw, you know, we were doing this comparison between the Knight of Wands and the High Priestess, that there is almost like this balance between their masculine and feminine energy, and the Temperance is all about that. It's all about mixing, you know, the two stuff. Look at this whore. I'm so sorry for the language. Look at this girl. Look at this little. She's a little angel. She has like this 2 cups, and she's almost like making this mixture and balancing it out, almost evening it out, and trying to do this new mixture that is even better, because it's essentially a combination of the 2 waters, you know, to make something even bigger with that like union. Like, anyways, you get the point. I think you get the point. So yeah, there is also a huge chance that you can meet this person or have a very significant moment in Sagittarius season. But of course, it doesn't have to be. I think Sagittarius season is like between November and December, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's like November 25 and 20 something in December. I don't know. You can just search for it. But what matters is that this person is very balanced, and also they are very open-minded. They have almost usually this mindset that they want to learn from a lot of places at the same time. They are definitely travelers. They are definitely really versatile in that sense. They usually love to combine different aspects and different, let's just say, abilities or hobbies and do something bigger with, you know, all of those things at the same time. You know, they are very versatile in that sense. They're very open-minded when it comes to many cultures, maybe many backgrounds, many communities. They love to learn from different places and people. Definitely someone that doesn't like to be only one way and be only one place and only learn from one group. So yeah, this person is very open-minded for sure. And yeah, if you also are like this, then another reason that this could be your soulmate, probably, because, you know, this is a person who doesn't want to be like this person. This person is amazing. All right. And then finally but not least, in this deck we do have, in the bottom of the deck, the death card. Okay, so with the death card, this doesn't have to be a literal death. Okay, do not get scared. Usually people think that death is very, like, oh, it's an actual death, but it's not. Okay, usually the death card deals with some sort of transformation. So this person may appear in your life when you are going through some sort of transformation. Okay, some sort of huge change in your life. All right, this is when this person will come in. Okay, and also besides that, it can be that the relationship with this person and the connection with this person will for sure transform you a lot. Okay, you will change a lot with this person. Like, almost like being said that you will not, I'm getting specifically the phrase that you will not be the same ever again when after you are with this person, whether this is for life, whether you break up at some point, you are not going to be the same after you are with this person. You are going to be completely transformed. Yeah, so this is the bottom of the deck, finally but not least, with the Modern Witch Tarot deck. So then I did shuffle as well some, actually two cards. I got two cards besides the back of the deck also for another deck, but this is on our Oracle one. Is the Barbieri Oracle deck, which is also featured in the Imagery for Group 3. And I'm probably going to just use this same structure and decks for this whole reading and all of the groups. So yeah, this is basically a Zodiac Oracle deck. So we do have actually two signs. First, we got Sagittarius. So, I mean, do I even need to say it? Do I even need to describe and verbalize the obvious? You know, it's quite obvious. You know, we did see a lot of resemblance with Sagittarius, with the Temperance card, and also the Knight of Wands. So this is confirming that there's a huge chance that this person is for sure a Sagittarius, or this person has a lot of placements in Sagittarius, or this person can just resemble a lot of Sagittarius in their overall characteristics, personality. So think about adventurous, a little impulsive, wanting to go with the flow of the wind, loving to travel, loving to learn, loving to be enlightened, spiritual growth, spiritual transformation, all of that basically, okay? Also, besides that, just like we have seen with the Temperance card, you can meet this person during Sagittarius season. And yeah, just look at her. This is such a beautiful card. Yeah. So yeah, this person could be a Sagittarius, resemble Sagittarius, or you meet this person in Sagittarius season, or this person can be a fire sign for sure. Right, very optimistic as well. maybe at times a little aggressive, but not maybe in a bad way, because this is your soulmate, right? Even though I do not encourage any toxic relationship. So of course, if the person is toxic or really abusive, do not stay with that person, regardless if you think that they're your soulmate. Okay, if someone is like that, they're not your soulmate. So yeah, but yeah, we do have this one. And then finally but not least, oh wait, no, because we have the back of the deck. Then we do have next, and almost final but not least, Leo. Oh my god. So with Leo, I see of course that this person could also be a Leo instead, or have strong placements in Leo, because Leo is also a fire sign, and it's included in the signs that this person could be with the Knight of Wands and all of this fiery energy. Or you can also alternatively meet this person during Leo season. That is like, I think, between July and August or something like that. So yeah, also this person, can just resonate a lot of Leo. So think about someone that is very confident, someone that usually appears very attractive. They usually care a lot, but not maybe in a bad way. They just like, they take a lot of care when it comes to how they present themselves. This is also someone that when they walk in a room, people notice them. This is not the person that wants to blend in and be all, yeah. This person definitely stands out. They could stand out either for good reasons or bad reasons, but yeah, this person definitely stands out. They're not afraid to shine, or they just don't let the we all, I mean, let's be real, we are all human beings. We all feel fear, and that's okay. It's just that this person is vulnerable. This person has emotions. This person is sensitive for sure as well. But it's just that they don't let their fear control their decisions when it comes to standing out. They do not let their fear get in the way of standing out, even if sometimes they feel awkward. If they have all of these people that look at them, for example, constantly. So yeah, this is for sure someone that is gonna help you grow a lot when it comes to confidence, when it comes to um, just standing out for in a good way. And yeah, you will also glow up a lot with this person. Maybe this is a person that will give you a lot of advice when it comes to fashion, when it comes to skincare, when it comes to, I don't know, I don't even know. I don't even know specifically, but for sure something to do with appearance and glowing up in the exterior. Or if this is not about specifically appearance, this could be for sure about, feeling confident and your best self on the inside, even if you don't look, the conventional way of society. Okay? It's just that you feel the best and you feel the most confident and you feel your best version of yourself, regardless of how that looks like. So, yeah, this is basically it with Leo. And final but not least, to finish up, of course, this reading group one, we do have in the back of the deck for this deck, final but not least, Earth. Okay, the Earth element. So with the Earth element, this leads me to believe that this person is very abundant on the material as well. Not only they feel very, it's funny because I'm almost making sound like they are very like perfect, and they're just like very like perfect in every area. And I just feel very abundant on the inside and on the outside, and I don't have any flaws. This is not true. This is not true at all. This person is vulnerable, and I keep repeating this because sometimes I'm like, am I idealizing this person way too much. And then, you know, in real life, this person is an actual human being, and you're gonna be like, what? Why are they not like that all the time everywhere? Like you made it seem like. But yeah, this person is also very abundant when it comes to the physical. They may be very wealthy, okay? This can be from inheritance, or they may have just climbed their way to the top by themselves when it comes to the financial world, okay? Also, this can deal with the physical when it comes also not only to health, but also once again to appearance and glowing up and standing out. So yeah, this person for sure takes care of the physical and how they present themselves. Uh, and they're very financially stable, definitely, for sure. They're someone that knows how to get their money. They know how to build a safe ground and a stable ground financially. And of course, this doesn't have to be in this stereotypical way, because I feel like a lot of times we think that abundance is like really, you know, all about the money, but it's not about the money. It's very relative. It really depends on what is your idea of abundance. Okay, this can be money, or it can be, even if you don't have 1 cent, you can still feel abundant, because that value of abundance is just in another area, you know. It's just you have another definition of it. And yeah, it's very subjective. But I know for sure that this person has a lot of something here to do with the physical. It can be with the money, it can be with the appearance, it can be with, you know, anything to do with physical. All right, so yeah. And for sure they probably like to connect a lot with nature. They may have a huge connection with nature. They may love to go to a forest, may love to go to a beach. These are the places that usually they feel the most recharged. And maybe this is like also the preferred places when they travel, with Sagittarius once again, um, because they're also travelers for sure. So yeah, I think that's about it. Group number one. I hope that you love this reading. Make sure that you give a thumbs up in this video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos. And of course, comment on it. You know, comment about this look if you want to. Comment about the new background. Comment about, you know, what you love would love to see next, and whatever type of reading or theme for a new reading you would like to see next. And yeah, I guess that's about it. All right, group number two. So if you choose, of course, this pile, this group, this is most likely the reading for you. And yeah, that's about it. So when I was shuffling, I got really surprised about definitely the cards that you got, because a lot of them are very good when it comes to specifically to have come up in a love reading. So yeah. So first of all, we do have the Two of Cups. All right, and the Two of Cups, let me just say that this is one of the best cards you have right away, because this is one of the most romantic and love-oriented and strong connection-related card. All right, so this is really nice to have. This leads me to believe that this connection, first of all, is going to be really strong. You're going to have with this person a really intense, strong bond. All right, you can see these two people sharing these cups, and almost like looks like they're being married basically. And you know, of course, doesn't have to be literal marriage, you know, depends on whatever tradition or structure you follow or system. But yeah, water energy with the cups, obviously. This person may be a water sign for sure. So think about Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Very emotional, very intuitive for sure. And very like intense. Doesn't have to be in a bad way, all right? Even though we are all human, we all have flaws, including this person. but this is someone for sure that you will have a very strong bond with, a very emotional strong bond with, someone for sure that you will like almost like be connected, or you are obviously connected at a soul level, you know, because soulmate, but for sure very emotional bond, but in a good way, and also very, what's the word? This person basically is very vulnerable as well. All right, this is someone that you are gonna shed quite some tears with when you are having those days, and this person is always going to be there to accept your vulnerability and validate your emotions. So this is very good. If you are a person that has struggled with feeling validated emotionally by a lot of people in your life, or have been felt really emotionally neglected, this is the person that cycle kind of breaks. So this is really, really nice. Two of Cups is one of the best cards to have. This is ultimate, soulmate, maybe even twin flame, even though I'm not going to twin, let's just say that twin flame is one of those subjects that is really like, but maybe twin flame, we'll see. But yeah, that's about it with the Two of Cups. Then as I was shuffling next, I did get the Ace of Cups. Why do I look like I'm giving the middle finger? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Whatever, you guys know that I'm not giving actually the middle finger, but we do have the Ace of Cups, which is basically very similar to the Two of Cups when it comes to anything that I just said. Okay, so very watery energy again. This is also ultimate cups water energy because this is an ace. And usually the Ace of Cups specifically talks about new beginning. Okay, so this is a person that you will for sure have some sort of a new beginning with. All right, maybe you will meet them after you finished a certain important phase in your life, or when you are moving to a new refreshing, very important phase in your life. Okay, so for sure a huge new beginning that is happening with this person, a quite significant new beginning for sure. So that's what I see with the Ace of Cups. This is one of those cards that are very good to come up. Any ace and upright that it comes up in a tarot reading, especially in a love reading, with the Ace of Cups specifically, it's also really good to have. So congrats, group number 2. This is quite the person. And yeah, if this resonates with you, even better. Most likely maybe this is for you, and that's great. So yeah, also make sure that you comment in the, oh my god, my voice, it's so weird today. But yeah, if you would like to, make sure that you also give a comment down below about if you chose this group and if this resonated. Put a comment with like a little blue heart, you know, for me to know that you for sure got to this part of the reading. But yeah, a huge connection, a huge emotional bond. For sure, someone that is not afraid to be vulnerable, and someone that you for sure can feel safe to be vulnerable to. Someone that probably is a water sign, for sure, a huge fresh beginning. Very, very watery, strong energy, strong, sensitive energy. That's how I see this person. Strong and sensitive. So that's great. A lot of emotional power and a very strong watery energy. So that's really funny because I think it was like group 1. Yeah, it was like group 1 that had the complete opposite when it comes to the element. Their person was like fiery energy basically, but like this is more watery energy. It's like a new side, you know, it's like a different side of strength, you know. It's not a strength that is like really going for it on the outside and appearing and looks and confidence in the exterior. This is like very, yeah, this is a different side of strength. So then we do have the Two of Swords. We have another two, and usually in numerology, two is all about connection. That's how I see it, at least, and balance. So you can for sure feel uh, relieved that this person is quite like a right one for you, because you know we have here a synchronicity with twos a lot. But yeah, with the Two of Swords, I see that this person though can be a little indecisive. Okay, this is a person for sure that can struggle a little bit with making decisions. And I'm not saying this, of course, to, you know, be pessimistic or give, oh, this person is flawed in this, so you cannot be with them, and oh, you're gonna struggle a lot with this person because of this little aspect that they have. No, this is just a minor aspect, and also this is minor arcana, so it's kind of like, right? But yeah, for sure, this person can struggle a lot with making decision, and this can do specifically because of their emotions, because of how emotional they are, because of how intuitive they are and sensitive. They usually function and get oriented through what they feel, and usually that can also be a flaw. It can be a huge strength depending in a circumstance, but in other circumstances that it can be also a flaw, because there are circumstances that demand you to be a little more logical and be a little more definitive, and this person usually goes a lot with what they feel. Also, this leads me to believe that that's also how they choose to be with you, is because they realize that they have these very intense and strong feelings, and maybe no matter what the logic is saying to them, they choose to still be with you. You know, maybe they are in a circumstance, maybe people around them even say, oh, but you shouldn't be with this person because technically, because of this financial aspects, for example, or because of whatever circumstance, it doesn't make sense for you to be with them. But then they choose to be with you still, because deep down they feel in their gut that you're the one, because they feel all of these things. So yeah, it really depends on the circumstance, but in certain circumstances, they are for sure really indecisive. They may struggle a lot with decisions because they usually also like to evaluate. Not only they function by what they feel, they usually love to evaluate first every possible scenario. So they may think a lot before they make a decision, uh, but sometimes this can work with them, and other times it can work against them, because sometimes if you are thinking too much and evaluating too much something, you end up not making a decision at all, and you end up almost like freezing and hesitating. So this is for sure something that this person will have to work with, work. This is for sure something that this person will work through a lot in their life. And maybe this is one of those aspects that it is with you that they will evolve in this thing that they need to evolve a little bit. The same way that you will evolve with whatever you will evolve, and strengthen up and perfect also with them. Almost like you are two parts that complement each other, and both of you will learn from each other to be better in the things that you are destined to be better at. So yeah, that's about it. So then we do have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So this leads me to believe that this person, maybe it's not, let's just say that financial security, it's not really their best, it's not really their strength. All right, but they have a lot of strengths and they have a lot of good stuff. I'm almost like, it almost looks like I am completely like criticizing this person when it comes to the financial, but hey, I'm just being realistic and I'm just saying what I'm really genuinely feeling and reading as I go. This is not to say that this person is not reliable, and that should be a deciding factor if you are with them or not. This is just that this person is not very ambitious. This is someone that likes to give. This is someone that loves to give to others instead of really holding, onto their own stuff, and usually material stuff. So that's about it with this person. They are definitely very, very, they are huge givers. Essentially, they are huge givers. Um, Financial stability may not be their strength, because usually throughout their lives, they give a lot. They give a lot. They are givers. They are very empathetic. And that's another thing that I also may not referred with with the watery energy. But another thing, yeah, it's empathy for sure, connected to the watery energy. But yeah, this is again just another thing that they will have to get better, and maybe this is something that they will get better with you. Maybe, if you are someone that one of your strengths is financial stability. Oh my god, why am I eating my words so much today? Bear with me. But yeah, this is for sure someone that has a lot of space to grow when it comes to having financial stability. That doesn't mean that they're gonna like live under a bridge, or that doesn't mean that they are not reliable, and because of that you shouldn't be with them. It just means that it's one of those things that maybe they are not the most, you know the best at, but they may have that sufficient stability still. It's just they don't have much ambition to have much when it comes to the material, and that's okay. So yeah, that's basically it. And also, they may have had an event in their life that has completely, sorry, the word, completely have up their stability. Okay, they may have had an event that completely destroyed their financial stability, and now they may have this trauma when it comes to money. This is how I see this as well, and this may be another thing that they will grow, with you. So then we do have, final but not least, with this tarot deck, the Seven of Cups. And final but not least, what I have to say with this bottom of the deck, with the Seven of Cups, with this deck specifically, is that this person for sure is someone that you will have a lot of possibilities with. This is someone that you will have a lot of choices, okay? I don't see as much as choices in the sense that you will have to choose something in that way, but more you'll just have a lot of scenarios and a lot of possibilities that you will have with this person. So yeah, that's very, very nice. So with this deck now done, I have shuffled now, of course, the Zodiac Oracle deck as well. So we did have, first of all, Aquarius. And usually Aquarius is an air sign. And usually is a very logical, quite fixed sign, which it's a little contradicting with this very watery energy card. But maybe it's just in another aspect. Maybe it's more of the aspect of them being givers, because Aquarius are very giving as well. They may look stereotypically very detached, but they are very giving. So yeah. So think about fixed air, think about very logical energy. Even though it's very contradicting, yes, with the watery energy. So it's very possible that this person is an Aquarius or has a lot of placements in Aquarius, okay? And it is also possible, alternatively or simultaneously, that you will meet this person during Aquarius season. I think Aquarius season is between January and February, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. So yeah, this is what I have with Aquarius. Then I did have next come up Virgo. And Virgo is an earth sign. Virgo is a mutable sign. And Virgo has, of course, also that very logical part of them, which is once again very contradicting with the watery energy. So maybe it's because there's just like these two sides of them, and this is why we had the Two of Swords here. Maybe that's what the Two of Swords was like saying to us, is that they have like these two sides. One of them is very emotional, another one is very logical. But yeah, again, same thing, just like I said with Aquarius, when it comes to this season that you meet, you may meet this person around Aquarius season, no, Virgo season, which is I think between August and September. And this person may hold a lot of strong placements in Virgo, or their solar placement is Virgo. So yeah, Virgo usually is very practical as well. They are very resourceful, very adaptable. And this is adding up to the whole like emotional thing, because you know, maybe because they're so giving and so emotional with others, they may find themselves adapting a lot to others. So maybe something that they will learn and grow with is the aspect of maybe getting a little more fixed. So that's about it. And then final but not least, we do have in the back of the deck the Sun. All right, usually the Sun has a lot of vitality, a lot of energy, usually deals with our core solar and deeper part of ourselves. It is our basic energy. So this person may be very authentic. Okay, this is someone that are not afraid to be themselves, and someone for sure that is very connected with their authentic self, with their actual soul core basic energy. So this is how I see the Sun, right? There's definitely something here to do with the Sun. Maybe you could meet this person in a event specifically that has to do with the Sun, maybe during a solar eclipse, for example, or something. This is how I see with this one. So I think that's about it. I'm so sorry, guys, if I did stumble in my words a little bit. I guess I am starting to feel a little woo, probably because I'm connecting with so much energy at the same time while I'm doing this. But you know, it's fine because this is what I do. And yeah, so this was the reading. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure that you give a comment for sure about whatever you may want to see next, about whatever next videos you want to see, about maybe whatever next situations and themes for new future readings. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, group number 3. So if you chose this group, this is most likely the reading for you. By the way, first of all, I'm so sorry about suddenly continuity wise. I'm so sorry by the change of the lighting. Okay, unfortunately it got dark meanwhile as I was filming the other groups. So I'm so sorry about that if you do like natural light. At least I do. And oh my god, this is just unacceptable. At least I hate lighting like this for sure. But yeah, so first of all, we do have the King of Wands in the reverse. So this leads me to believe that this is a person that may be a little stubborn and over authoritative. This doesn't have to mean, of course, that it's someone that is toxic or abusive. Anyone that it is like that and holds those type of characteristics obviously is not your soulmate, and I do not incentivize that type of relationship. But saying that, yeah, this person can be a little over authoritative, maybe a little controlling, but you know, just in that way that maybe they're not aware of it, and once they are, they actually change. All right, just really saying this, supposing that this is someone that is not toxic, and overbearing, because just like I said, that wouldn't be your soulmate. If this is, you know, this person is your soulmate, so this person could never be toxic in that way. It's just definitely more in that normal, healthy way, you know, like not at the point that it's toxic, for sure. But yeah, this person is for sure maybe a fire sign. All right, they can be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And or you meet them around the season of some of these signs, maybe as well. It's funny because it was, I think, group 2 that had that as well, that had you know, something to do with fire signs as well, and had like a fiery wands card too, and a lot of like fire signs references as well. But yeah, this is for sure what I see. I'm not gonna lie that this card is not like very clear. I'm not really getting much with this card. I don't know why. I'm trying and I'm looking at it, but I just don't know why I am not finding much of an answer in this one specifically. Maybe I'm just like not supposed to, okay? Maybe it would be like an interference that I'm not supposed to do when it comes to your own personal path and also destiny. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there and not insist as much. Then we have next the Nine of Swords, okay? Usually the Nine of Swords deals with anxiety. It deals a little bit with, oh my god, why is this group? I'm feeling like I'm almost like making come across like this group is the most unlucky, because not only you are having such annoying cards so far, but also this lighting. It's like the other groups had better cards, at least so far. We're gonna get to the ones that are better next. But also like the lighting, what? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, group number 3. I'm almost like making look like you are such an unlucky group. You're almost like the black sheep of the groups. You're not, okay? You also have good things. So do not get frustrated. Do not panic. Bear with me. You're gonna be fine. So the Nine of Swords usually deals with a lot of sleepless nights, with a lot of insomnia. Usually it's related a lot with anxiety, a lot of stress. So this for sure may indicate that this person has struggled a lot with anxiety during their life, okay? This person may have some sort of anxiety disorder, or like their anxiety is very intense, okay? They have a lot of it. And this is just something that they have to work with it and live with, really. It doesn't really mean that they are unstable people. It doesn't really mean that they are not reliable. This is just like one aspect. This is not who this person really is. And this is not even like, this is just like that little like point of the iceberg. Yeah, maybe not even that. This is just very minor aspect basically. But yeah, this is for sure one aspect and just a challenge that this person has, but also one of the challenges that they will probably grow the most. You know, also you may be the person that they will grow the most in this aspect once they are in a relationship with you. Maybe they will feel their calmest, or maybe they will learn finally to deal better with their anxiety when they are around you. So then we do have the Knight of Pentacles. Guys, usually this is the slowest of the nights, and I don't want you to get frustrated or get like, yeah. I know that at this point, yeah, this seems really frustrating, but guys, this just means that this person can be just really, really a slow mover, okay? This person for sure is a slow mover, okay? They just really love to take their time when they get something done, including working in a relationship. So if you're someone that usually likes to get things done a little faster, you can get a little frustrated with this person. But yeah, this is just how they are. This is just how they like to function. They love to take things slow. They love to take time in working in things, not because they are hesitant or because they don't get it done at all, but just because they like to take whatever time it's needed to make sure that that thing gets done the best. Also, this may be an indicator of the relationship and the connection itself. Maybe you may feel like things take a lot of time with this person. Maybe you feel like they take a lot of time, you know, way too much time that you would like to before they come in your life, or before you do or they do a relevant move when it comes to your relationship. But this is all for a good reason, okay? This is a blessing in disguise. This just means that this person, that this relationship really, it's going to be also one of your best, if not the best, in your entire life. Because, you know, usually like I like to think, usually the bigger the weight, the bigger the result. And this can mean also that it's going to be a hell out of a relationship, because it took all of that time to be perfected, and it took all of that time that was needed to be exactly how it was supposed to. And sometimes the butterfly needs to be in the cocoon a little bit. Sometimes the butterfly needs to wait a little more in the cocoon to maybe be an even prettier and better and bigger butterfly, you know, if you know what I mean. Not sure if this was a good analogy, but you get the gist. I think you do. So then we have the King of Swords, all right? So as we can see, this king is very much like above the clouds. He really knows what he's doing, okay? He's very much like just, I don't know if this can focus, but yeah, this is a king usually that knows what they're doing. All right, and usually this indicates that this is a person that is also very logical. This is someone that usually loves to contemplate things before get them done, which adds up a little bit with the Knight of Pentacles, but also it adds up also to the Knight of Swords as the downside of this, because they are overthinkers with this anxiety card. All right, so for sure they are a little bit in their head, but the for sure like the good side of it, which it's the whole point and what matters with this King of Swords though, is that they are really, really intelligent. Okay, this is someone that is really intelligent, really logical. The power that they have for sure exists in their mind. Like their biggest power is their mind. This is someone that is insanely intellectual, insanely logical. This is someone that you are going to spend hours in conversations with about all sorts of subjects, all sorts of conversations about intellectual things or spiritual things or the meaning of life. You know, if you are someone that loves those more deeper spiritual topics. All right. So yeah, this is someone for sure that could be maybe an authority figure. Okay, they could be maybe a teacher. They could be working for sure in some sort of like justice system. They could be a judge. They could be a lawyer. You know, I'm just giving some hints, but they could be so many things that could represent some sort of authority. Um, you know, for sure to do in the place that they work in. So yeah, this is the King of Swords. Very intellectual, an authority figure of some sort. This could be also like an older gentleman. I'm not saying that this person is going to have be literally an older gentleman. If you're watching this are into women or also younger people, both women or and younger people, uh, this doesn't have to be literally, but for sure, if you are, there is a high chance that this person is exactly that. You know, a man and also like an older gentleman, that it is an authority figure, and that you will feel like you almost can like rely on them when you want to feel like, you know, if you want like some sort of like more mature energy. This is for sure someone that has that energy. And then final but not least, in the back of the deck, we do have the Temperance in the reverse. So with this one, finally with this deck, this it's not that this person is stubborn, it's just that this person can be, you know, like really grounded when it comes to what they think. All right, because like if this was upright, this is usually very like flowy energy, very like adaptable energy, having like that sweet spot. But yeah, this is for sure someone that has a little hard time in adapting, but once they do, they are their best. So yeah, that's what I see about with the Temperance in the back of the deck. They're for sure someone that, yeah, uh, just need to learn how to adapt a little bit more. And maybe what you will learn with them, if you are also someone that is a little the opposite and adaptable, is to be also a little more fixed in what you think for sure. But yeah, this is a person that may not adapt right away, but once they do, they, yeah, just do it. Oh my god. All right. Okay, so then, final but not least, with the deck, the Oracle deck of the Zodiac, specifically the Barbieri Zodiac Oracle deck. I have, first of all, Mars. Okay, so with the Mars planet, this is a person for sure that they are very driven. Okay, this is someone that usually are very driven. When they do have a goal, they get right to it. Also, I know this is going to be now a little 18 plus comment. They also may be really driven in bed as well. So sexually, you're going to be for sure very satisfied with this person and have a lot of passion. For sure, very passionate energy, very fiery energy as well, very driven energy. You know, this is the person that usually they may take their time, but they always get it done. So yeah, they get it done, they just take their time, essentially. So this is about it with Mars. And then we have Virgo. All right, so with Virgo, first of all, this may indicate that this person can be Virgo. This person can have a lot of characteristics that resemble Virgo. Or you may just meet this person in Virgo season, that is like August and September or something. It's funny because I think it was group 2 also, wasn't it, that had also Virgo coming through. So that was very, very interesting. And yeah, so usually Virgo is very practical. Usually it's very resourceful. So this is the person that knows how to get it done very much in the material, especially. And this is like for sure resonating a lot with the Knight of Pentacles, which is earth energy, and to do with all of that physical realm, but also the Mars with getting things done. So this is a very nice card to have. Okay, this is like practical, resourceful, adaptable in the physical. They may not be as adaptable right away spiritually and mentally, but they are for sure like in the physical to get things done. So that's very, very nice. And then final but not least, we do have in the back of the deck the air card, okay, the air element. So with the air element, I'm so sorry about the noise, guys, by the way. I'm gonna try my best to focus, and yeah, we're almost finishing it to begin with. But yeah, so with the air element, very logical energy once again, very intelligent energy. Um, and yeah, this is for sure someone that knows how to communicate, someone for sure that is very vocal when it comes to saying about whatever they need to express. So guys, I'm so sorry that I had to cut off the video. I had to uh, put it again because my the memory card was already full. So just finishing it up really. Yeah, intellectual energy, intelligent energy, and that's definitely resonating a lot with the King of Swords. So yeah, this is very, very like connected. And yeah, this is someone for sure that you can count on to have the deepest conversation, the most intellectual conversations, and someone that is not afraid to communicate. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, very, very intelligent and logical energy, vocal as well, but maybe not too much at the point that also is toxic and also, of course, is like overbearing. Because again, this is your soulmate. Okay, so who, if you are ending up with this person, you of course like are liking them sufficiently that of course they're not going to be in that way. So yeah, so I guess this was the reading. I hope you guys liked it. Okay, this was after all only my second reading, so yeah, but I'm gonna try to do more for sure for you. Also give me advice if you want to in the comments about whatever else you would see, about new stuff that you would like to see readings about. And I hope that you are also liking the new scenario and also the look, even though usually it's like my everyday look to begin with. But yeah, this was about it. Give a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and yeah, that's it.